What up? What up? What up? What's really, really good? It's your boy Aaron Bevins, the Millennial Entrepreneur. I'm here with my brother and my partner, Mo, in the building. And I know that many of you have been hitting me up and asking about, where we've been. The last time many of you saw us together, it was on the 90-day challenge. And as we had announced before, we had to pause the 90-day challenge because we were growing so much. We were doing so many deals that we had to step back and focus on building out our dispositions department because we bottlenecked our entire dispositions, and we're back with it. And we've also had bottlenecks and fulfillment issues and challenges with our SVA, and we're back and completely revitalized and ready to make this thing happen. And so what I'm going to be doing alongside my brother is we're restarting the challenge, but we're doing it in increments of 1 week, where basically I'm going to be going live, and the objective is to generate 5 contracts within the week. All right. And the reason why I'm doing this is because we're showing you guys how about utilizing a very simple wholesaling script, calling good quality leads, utilizing strong strategies as making offers, and utilizing the back end strategies, reverse engineering from the back end strategies that we're able to lock up deals very, very quickly. And so there's no need for you to be overcomplicating this business in any way, shape, or form. And so we're going to be showing you guys everything from A to Z here on the live, and I'm excited to make this thing happen. Mo, how are you doing, bro? Coming all the way from Egypt.
I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. How about yourself, man? How you feeling?
Man, I feel alive, bro. I feel like I'm back in the game now, bro. A lot of people have been hitting me up in my DMs saying, where's the challenge at? Where y'all at? And I've had to let them know, listen, we got to work on our operations on the back, man. And so it's exciting for us to kind of be live again.
Yeah.
Reunite and make it happen. So right after this intro, y'all, I'm going to start making these calls. I see Martacia, the president, on IG. All right. Right after this intro, y'all, we're going to get right to it. No fluff. We're going to get right into making calls, making offers, and showing y'all how to get it done. Let's do it.
We made it, that's facts, ayy. We the greatest, that's facts, ayy. Prices raising, that's facts, ayy. That's right. But we paid it, that's facts, ayy. I did. They hate it, that's facts, ayy. Cause we changing, that's facts, ayy. We did. Can't blame them, that's facts, ayy. Cause we made it, that's facts, ayy. Cherry on top, that's a goat, yeah. Where you been, I wanna know, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. I know you wanna look up for this. Baby, let me turn you up a bit. You said you made it through hell and back. Give me the scoop, baby, tell the facts. Don't be shy.
Boom, 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 boom. All right, I do see my brother Daniel the Q on IG. I know he's annoyed with me because I need to connect him with the SVA team. He's been hitting me up and asking about where to get leads, the leads that we've been calling, the leads that our team is currently at a 10-to-1 lead to contract ratio with. He's been hitting me up, and so I need to connect you with the team. I promise you I'll do that today, Daniel, if you will forgive me, because I've been so behind. And so, but we have some incredible things going on organizationally, going on with the business. And so, but it's just good to be back in the public and be back here making live calls. So I got Mo with me, and we're gonna make it happen. Look, Daniel says already lost 5K in sales, homie. They went elsewhere because you never got back. Okay, well, we lost the sale, and it is what it is. May the force be with all of us.
Compensation. That's the time for the compensation, bro. Time to get you back your return on investment.
That's right. All right. All good. So with that said, let's get to it. We have our next our first call that we're gonna get into, and y'all know the name of the game. No fluff. Let's make this thing happen. So I'm pulling up the lead right now. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right. All right, let's make
How
it
many
happen.
contracts do we have right now in our operations?
19.
Hello.
That's the main reason why we're not live.
Hello, hey Larry.
Hello.
Hey Larry, can you hear me?
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey,
Who's calling?
hey Larry, this is Aaron. I was calling about your property on Jefferson Street. I wanted to see if you were still interested in selling.
If I'm still interested in selling?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I've entertained a couple of some interest. Have I spoken to you before?
I don't believe you've spoken with me, but I believe you spoke with one of my agents. And I wanted to call because I'll be the one that's actually making you the offer if you have a couple minutes.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. So first and foremost, just to kind of give you an idea on how we operate, typically we buy properties in as-is value in condition. So you don't have to worry about fixing it up or anything like that.
Right.
We are not realtors or brokers. I don't have my license, so it's direct to me. And typically we buy cash, so we can close in 30 to 45 days or less, as long as the title is clear.
All right. Are you using the rule of 70 to purchase?
Uh,
To get your numbers.
No, sir, not necessarily. I mean, we're a little bit more flexible than that because I don't know what the condition is. And so so depending on the condition, I don't really need to stick to a particular formula.
Okay. All right. I can let you know that the current there is a mortgage on the property.
Okay.
It's 111.
Okay.
And currently, kitchen and bath have been renovated. It does have some work that can be done. Would you be interested in looking at the property?
I'm based out of San Antonio, so typically I'll make an offer over the phone based on what you tell me about the condition, since we've been doing this for a few years.
Okay, all right. What would you like to know?
Well, to be honest, all I need to know is about the big items, such as the roof and the foundation. Will I have to repair the roof or the foundation?
No. Roof possibly. It's nearing. It's bear with me 1 second here.
No problem. RJ Bates would say, "You're not supposed to ask questions about the roof."
The roof possibly. It's nearing when I purchased the property.
It's working, RJ.
Did let me know that the roof was had some spots, and I did have a roofing company take a look at the roof. It didn't need replacement at that time. You shouldn't have to do that. The foundation, I put money into the foundation. As a matter of fact, I'm due to meet with the guy who did the foundation work just to make sure his warranty is up to snuff, his work and whatnot. So
yeah.
You will not need to do any work on the roof of the foundation, I think, immediately.
Okay, understood. Now, what about the HVAC? Am I going to need to replace that, or is there an HVAC there?
The house doesn't have HVAC.
Okay.
I've been operating with window units. And so, that's just the reality of didn't have HVAC. The house was built back in 1961.
Okay. Okay, understood. And it looks like it's vacant right now?
It is, yes. It is vacant.
How long has it been vacant for, Larry?
It just vacated this month. The tenant who was in there moved to another one of my properties. Okay.
And let me ask you this: why not just rent it out again? Why decide to sell it outright?
Well, I live in Fort Worth. I don't want to. I'm trying to kind of move away from long distance landlording. and I have some health issues that I'm addressing. And so if I can sell it at a reasonable cost without taking a bath, that's what I've chosen to do. What is, let me ask you this, what's your strategy for the property?
That's a good question. And that's what I'm figuring out right now. Typically, after I gather a little bit of information, I won't take too long. Normally, this process only lasts like 10 or 15 minutes or so. But once I kind of gather a little bit of pertinent information, what I'll do is I'll place you on a very brief hold. I'll run it through my underwriting process, and then that'll let me know, okay, what's the best strategy here? Is this a good flip? Is this a good owner finance? Is this a good, deal where we can be a landlord on it? We have multiple different exit strategies we can typically run on these deals, depending on what the numbers look like.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, what else do you need to know?
I feel like you've given me a whole lot of the information that I need. And before, I don't want to be rude. How's your health? You had mentioned that your health, you got some health issues. Are you getting that taken care of?
Yes, I am.
Good. Good.
Yeah, for sure.
Good for you. And I know that having health concerns might make it difficult to landlord. I mean, shoot, landlording is already a job, so having to do that long distance, I imagine, has been a little bit of a pain for you.
Yeah. I have 3 properties, and they're all on the same street. So I'm just kind of backing away a little bit. 625 is the largest house that I've got. That's 1,600 square feet. So it has some potential for, depending on what the strategy is, for the person that's buying. I do have somebody, I've got several. I have about 10 or 11 people. I haven't vetted them yet, but I started when I knew that the current tenant was going to be moving at the end of July. I did start marketing the property, so that's where I have, some interest in renting the property. So I'm looking at, there's potential for somebody who maybe wants to do buy and hold to be able to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Lovely. And are you the only decision maker, or will we need to speak to somebody else before you make a decision? I just don't want to step on any toes or anything.
No, I'm married. I'm not making an instant decision when when you give me an offer.
Sure.
But no, I'm the ultimate decision maker.
Got it. And I know that you're saying you're not making any instant decisions, which I totally understand. This is real estate. With that said, let's say you and I did agree on the price. How soon would you be looking to move forward?
Immediately. Depending on how fast you could close. We wouldn't need 45 days or anything like that.
Okay, got it. So let's say we agreed on a price over the phone right now. Would you be ready to move forward with reviewing the paperwork together tonight?
No, I wouldn't make the decision that fast. I would need to consider it. I don't make decisions like that when it comes to real estate.
Sure, understood. And how long would you need to consider it? Just theoretically, saying let's say we did agree on the numbers, just assuming that the numbers were good. About how long would you need to consider it if all of our I's were dotted and our T's were crossed?
24 to 36 hours.
Okay, completely understood. All right. Well, it looks like I have all the information I need in order to see if the property qualifies for what we're looking for, Larry. Let me place you on a brief hold and let me see what I can qualify this property for, and I'll come right back with an offer for you.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, one moment, please. All right, so he's saying that he's not ready to move forward with an agreement right now. He'll need 24 to 36 hours to make a decision. Well, we'll see about that. and we'll see how we can frame our offer in order to make something happen regardless. All right. So let's see what the name of the game is here. I'm pulling up the property right now to comp it.
Looks like that's a spec setter. It's like
It looks like
he's going through three different motivations. He's a tired landlord. He's living outside of the county, I guess, or outside of the city that the property's in. Sometimes he's like a tired landlord.
Okay,
That's
bet.
what
So
makes him very motivated.
beautiful to know. So I'm pulling up the property right now and comping the joint. So ours is a 3-bedroom, 1 bath, 632 square foot property. That's gonna need not. It's a little bit more than a cosmetic, but it's not quite a gut. And so what I'm seeing is I see a property right next door, 92 square foot. So I can't comp with that one. I see. So that one sold for 189, but it was much bigger than ours. Then this one, oh look, I see but it's 1619, sold for 284,000 in 18 days. I'm sorry, sold for 275,000 in 18 days, but it's built in 2019. Our property is built in 61. So we're gonna have to, if that's my only comp, I'm gonna have to take off like 20,000 just for the age. Let's say 25,000, and that puts me at 250 ARV. Let's see what else I have here. Do I have any other comps?
Hey, did you get my text?
No, I didn't get your text. What is that?
I asked if you get in here, Jerry.
You asked me what?
All right, I'm calling ARV 250. This looks like it's going to be not a cosmetic rehab, but not a gut. So I'm going to call it, 58 cents on the dollar. I think I could probably sell this property for about, like 135, Mo. If
That's right. 135.
Let me just make sure the property that sold for 189 is not an ARV. No, the one that sold for 189 is as is. So that's right, and it sold for 189. So I think we could sell it. It sold for 189 as is. I think we could sell this property right now for like 130. Okay, 130. I'm gonna want a $20,000 assignment fee. I'm gonna offer 105, bro. For $25,000 assignment fee.
Let's do it.
Hey, Larry.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, hey Larry. So I have really awesome news. I was actually able to get the property approved for a cash offer, and it looks like, so in this situation we'd be able to close very quickly. We'd be able to close in 30 days or less, and we can pay all the closing costs, and there wouldn't be any realtor fees associated with it. And I think that we can be at $105,000 and make this the easiest transaction ever.
Okay. Let me be honest with you. The mortgage on the property is 111.
Okay.
And who would pay the remaining balance on the existing mortgage would be my question.
Well,
it would have to be me, right?
Typically, yes, sir. That's how that would work.
I'm looking to take a $6,000 back.
Sure.
So that would be an unacceptable offer.
Understood. Okay. And you know what? You mentioned that, and I didn't, and I should have wrote that down in my notes. Let me do this. Yeah. Let me do this. Let me go back to the drawing board, because that was on me. I didn't even take that into consideration. I'm not guaranteeing I can come back with with
A
with
better
the
offer.
yeah.
I completely understand. Let me just, so while you're doing your paperwork and whatnot, the figure I'm looking at is about 120 minimum. You know, I'm not going to take a loss, and at the same time, I'm going to be losing a bit because I put money into the property in the time that I owned it, and so you know that's money that you know just has to. I'll not recoup that because I'm not going for a retail sale, but a minimum offer would have to be around 120.
Okay, let me see what I can do. I'm gonna come right back. Just bear with me. I'm gonna put you on hold and let me see what I can make happen for you. I don't want to nickel and dime, but at the same time, I want to make sure that we're both on square footing here.
Okay.
Okay, hold on one moment, Mr. Larry.
All right.
So that was my fault, guys. I wasn't. I guess I was distracted looking up comps whenever he said that. He owes 111 on it. He's not looking to take a loss. He wants 120. I think we can sell it for 135, and that's because my number was really 145. But I don't want to overcommit here, and I don't want to overpromise. And so basically, what I'm doing is just talking to you guys right now. I'm thinking about coming back at 115 and seeing, like, if I put $4,000 in your pocket, or should I just come back and give him the 120 and see? But the thing is, I don't want to give away too much money, because no matter what he's saying, that he's not going to move forward right now. So should I just come back and say, look, 115? Let's kind of go from there, because I'm coming up $10,000. I can pay all the closing costs. You know, I have no problem. Oh wait, where? Let me just make sure what market is this in, because my comps are good. My days on market, I see a couple properties here that were on the market for 5 days, 15 days, 57. But I also see one for 141 days. I see one on the market for 316 days. But I see a lot 20 days, 52 days, 59 days, 57 days. You know, 8 days, 5 days, 5 days, 7 days, 7 days. So this is a good market. Let me just see how close is this to a local big metro. That way I know what I'm getting myself into here, because sometimes the numbers will seem good. The numbers will seem really good, and then you're in the middle of nowhere. Okay, I'm right outside of Dallas. Yeah, I'm right outside of Dallas. Okay, so you know what? Let me see if I can. I told him I wasn't gonna nickel and dime, and guess what? I'm gonna see if I can nickel and dime. All right, so I'm gonna come back, bro. I'm gonna come back and try to get him at one. I'm gonna say 117.5. 117.5.
Yeah.
117.5.
I say that.
Okay, beautiful. Hey, Mr. Larry.
Yes.
Okay, so my original approval that we got is 105 with our underwriting.
Right.
I basically ran it by my team right now. Hey, we have a $111,000 mortgage. Now I do think that we can make something happen. If I hate to use the phrase cutting corners because it makes us sound lazy, but I guess a better phrase is, I guess we can save money on the back end if we were really frugal on the rehab, and if we really did a really diligent job on marketing the property to get more for it. I think that we could make up for a little bit of I guess I would say a loss on the front end. I feel like we could make this happen, and I promise we wouldn't nickel and dime. If we can come up to 117.5, I pay all the closing costs. No realtor fees or hidden costs or anything like that. I could show you proof of funds so you know we're the real deal, Holyfield. Is this something you'd be willing to work on? And shoot, I'd be willing to buy you a beer at closing.
Well, I don't drink, so you'd have to buy me a soda. But here's the deal. I want to be completely transparent and honest with you. I'm currently considering an offer at 120. That's why I told you my minimum would be at 120. And so, you know, if that's your best offer, I completely get it. I understand. Kyrie, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bear with me. What's your name again? Was it Andrew?
It's Aaron.
Aaron.
Yes, sir.
Aaron,
Yes, sir.
I feel like I've talked to you before some kind of way. Through a real estate club or I don't know.
I mean,
A
shoot.
real estate, huh?
I mean, shoot. We may have spoke before. I do this often.
Yeah, well, I hear you, and I've been doing it a while as well. I'm not a realtor; I'm an investor, and so yeah, I get it. But anyway, like I said, we got. Are you okay? All right, hold on 1 second. And my niece is. I'm a caregiver for my niece, and she has a bit of a infection in her. Here, sit up.
No problem. No problem. Take your time. I'm here.
Sit up. All right, hold on. Let me try to spit as much of it out as you can. Cough, cough. There you go. There you go. Yeah, that yellow flame is coming up. And okay, that sounds much better. Are you breathing a little easier?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Stay right there. Let me wipe your mouth. Hold on 1 second. Let me get a little piece of tissue. And then you can finish the toast. Hold on. Stay right there. Okay. Let me wipe your mouth. Go ahead, lay down. Okay, there you go. All right. Hold on. All right. Good. Okay, I'll run and get your prescription as soon as I get off the phone. Okay. All right, it sounds like you're breathing better. You're toast. Okay. All right. Okay, Aaron. So let's see. I'm not sure where I left off, but anyway, that's where we would be at. And you know it doesn't leave me at a loss, but obviously, you know, 117.5 versus 120. I've already paid the August, mortgage note, and that may even be included in the offer. But this just happened, as a matter of fact, Monday, and where I had told you I can make a decision within 24 to 36 hours. I told this other person the same thing. So, that's kind of where we're at. Got you.
Okay, I understand it, and it sounds like you got to get going. But let me ask you this: I know you need 24 to 36 hours to make a decision. If I were to do something just so crazily outlandish, and go back and fight with my underwriting, because I'd love to win this deal and earn your business. I'm just kind of thinking on what kind of feedback I'm going to get if I go and say, hey, I know that I was approved for 105. I'm already like 12,000 above my approval, and I got a green light for it because I said that I can make something happen on the back end.
Right.
If I could make something happen, I guess the biggest feedback that they would give me is, okay, how soon could we move forward if we were able to come up off of our price so heavy? Is there any way, if I were to meet you and beat the price, which I can't guarantee, could you compromise with me in terms of speed, in terms of hey, can we at least review the paperwork tonight? That way we can see if we're even on the right ball, if to see if all of our I's are dotted. If I could beat the price.
Right. We could certainly look at that. What I'm going to suggest to you is I've got to go get this medication for my niece so I can get her started on it as quickly as possible. And what I would say is this: go ahead and do what you need to do. If you want to give me a call back, you're going to need to give me a call back because I'm going to run out here and run over to Walgreens and get her prescription. Then she's also got to be fed her dinner. And so what I'd like you to do is do what you got to do with your team, your software and underwriter and all of that stuff, and see what you can come up with. You're asking me to give you a hypothetical, and I don't feel comfortable saying, well, yeah, we'll meet, tomorrow morning to entertain the paperwork. Although if your offer is that good, we could do that. So, your if and my if leaves us in a position where, we're both ifing. So let's see what you're able to come up with and go from there.
Understood. Yeah, that's totally fine. Why don't we do this? I'll let you go. It sounds like you need to take care of your niece. Can I call you? Can I call you this evening to see what how high I can come, and if that makes sense, and then we go from there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, call me back. I work after hours, so
Okay, I'll tell you what. How about 8:30? That's 2.5 hours from now.
All right, sounds like a winner to me.
I'll put a little timer right here. I'll go to my underwriting and I'll call you at 8:30 to see if we can make something happen.
All right, sounds like a winner.
Yes, sir. Talk to you soon, Larry.
Okay, all right.
Bye-bye. Yes, sir. Bye. All right, y'all. So look, here's the reality. My numbers show that we can sell the property at 140, 145. I said 135 because I like to be conservative, and I don't want to, as a leader in my team, I don't want to come in and contract a deal too high. I've done that before. And so he's telling me he has an offer legitimately at 120. If he's lying or not, that's not my prerogative. I don't know if he's lying or not, but I know one thing, and that's that he's not accepting the 117.5. So what I said is, okay, you're at 120. I'm at 117.5. If I can beat that offer and I come off of my 105 price and I'm compromising on my price, can you compromise on your time and you compromise on your speed? Are you willing to do that? He in so many words, those of you that just heard it, in so many words, he says, yes, I am. It depends on the price. So I'm going to come in and say, okay, if I could offer you 122.5 contingent upon us moving forward tomorrow morning, I can do that. I got approved for 120. I got approved for 122.5. I'm beating your offer, but my 122.5 is contingent upon us moving forward tomorrow morning. I can send a mobile notary tomorrow, and that means I believe I can move it. I can move it for 140 minus 122.5. That's a $17,500 deal. Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. And by the way,
Exactly.
Chris Crump, if you're still watching this, this is right south of Dallas. So it's no reason why we can't sell this deal, brother. It's no reason why we can't sell this deal, bro. All right. Come on, man. First call of the day, baby. Stop playing with the kid. All right. So those of you that are watching, give me feedback. What do y'all think? Do y'all think I'm a punk? Do y'all think I let him off too easy? Is there anything that you feel like that I could have done better? You know, I was fumbling over my words a little bit, but to my credit, it's the first call of the day. I'm getting warmed up, but be critical with me, y'all. Is there anything you feel like I could have done better, or I could have done more of, or less of, or maybe something that I missed? Put it in the comment section. IG, YouTube, Facebook. Let me know. Let me know. But man, that's a sexy deal. ARV 250,000. It's not a cosmetic. It's a little more than a cosmetic, but it's not quite a gut rehab either. He's asking 120, and he wants me to beat that offer because he already has an offer on there. I think we can move this thing all day and night, twice on Sunday at about 140. Okay. All right.
Easy.
Joseph Frangos on IG says the amount of lip licking could have been more, G. I know that's your closer ritual. Kevin Cleveland says, he says he's an investor, so you're not going to get him down too far because he knows the market. Hey, listen, as far as I'm concerned, I already got him down, a significant price. I mean, I haven't got him down on his price too much, but his asking is already very reasonable. We got Chris Crump in the building. All right, what you think, bro? This is why I say, listen, y'all. Listen, let me say something about SVA leads. Let me say something about SVA leads, because what I have found is that the individuals that succeed with SVA, it's typically individuals who They have multiple exit strategies. They're going to make the offer on the first call the same way I did right now. And you know what's something that's intangible that I find the individual, like, for example, I just met with Tyler Jones, just locked up a deal using SBA leads. You know what I find? The individuals that crush it are the individuals who they have enthusiasm, they have excitement, they're making the offer, they're on the first call, and they have multiple exit strategies and ways of finessing a deal. But if you're going in and you're only looking at a deal one way, you know what I mean? You're not following a sales process. You're not adept to closing. Listen, it's going to be difficult for you to close using any lead source. All right? It's something to keep in mind. But y'all are seeing it here live. Watch what we're doing with these leads that we're calling. I'm telling you, SVA to the moon. These leads that we're calling are quality leads, so long as you know how to work the leads.
Exactly, 100%. The most important thing is not to be judging the leads by how it looks in the beginning, because a lot of the people that I used to know before, they were like judging the leads as soon as they get it. They say, no, I'm not going to be able to make this offer to the seller. And then they just leave the lead without doing anything. Those are not our like ideal people to work with in SVA, to be honest.
Yep, 100%. I love what Joanne said. Joanne's giving me critique in terms of what I could have done better. She says attention to detail when he said the mortgage is $111,000. Good point. I could have definitely been more attentive to that, because sure enough, if he was not as reasonable of a person, he might have been annoyed with the fact that I'm making him an offer for less than his mortgage price. And so, good point, Joanne. Very good point. All right, let's go on to the next lead. I feel like I already have a potential deal there, but let's keep it moving. All right, so this next one, this is Deborah. All right, Miss Deborah, let me see what you're talking about. Let's see what you're talking about, Miss Deborah. Let's see if we can lock up a contract live, little baby.
Get it?
This for Bliss says you did it smooth. Appreciate you, Big Pop. Shout out IG. Shout out Facebook. Shout out YouTube. Shout out Twitch.
Hi, this is Deborah.
All right, Deborah, we're going to call you back. Double tap. Here's another.
This is Deborah.
Oh, dang. Now it's going straight to voicemail. One thing about it, you'll hear me say this a million times. Whenever you're calling your leads, you need to hit them 3 times calling. If they don't answer on the 3rd call, leave a voicemail. Then after the voicemail, send a text. You're going to hear me say this over and over and over again, because relentless call cadence.
Hi, this is Deborah. I'm unable to come to the phone right now, so would you please leave a message? Thank you, and have a blessed day.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Deborah, this is Aaron. I was calling about the property there on Bird Lane. I just wanted to see if you were still interested in selling. If so, I am definitely interested in buying, and I'd love for you to call me back. My number. I hope all is well, and hopefully we can talk soon. All right, bye. My boy Kenny said, I have some SATX lots that needs to go ASAP. Let me know if you have some buyers that's building. Kenny, I absolutely have buyers that are buying lots, bro. Send them over to me. Send me a DM, bro. Absolutely, I have lots. Please send me lots, my guy. I'm more than appreciate it, broski. All right, so I left her a voicemail. Now what I'm going to do is send a text. Deborah, exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. I was calling to see if you were still interested in selling your property on Bird Lane.
The next one is really interesting in Oklahoma, Spencer, Oklahoma.
All right, beautiful, beautiful. All right, hold on one second. Boom, boom, boom. Matter of fact, we have a buyer for a deal right now that I believe it's $150,000 assignment right now in our pipeline, bro. We have a buyer for it, and I believe that I'm supposed to be hopping on the phone with the team to go over this deal. I'm just making sure I'm good with the team, because if the buyer wants to hop on a deal now, guess what? We ending this live. I don't care how much money we making. I don't care how much money we making. $150,000 assignment fee. Guess what? I'm hopping off the call. I'm hopping off the live. I'm hopping on a call with my buyer. All right. Okay. Cool. It looks like this next one right here is in Oklahoma. Yeah, I love me some Oklahoma, little baby. Let's get to it. So I'm typing in the number right now. Boom. All right, let's go. Notice how quickly we get through these dials, y'all. When you're in acquisitions, you should be hitting 40, 50 dials a day. Hey, David. Hey, David, this is Aaron. I was calling about the property there on Outpost Drive. You had spoke with one of my agents about it, and I just wanted to call and introduce myself because I'll be the one making you an offer if you had a couple minutes to talk.
Well, it's either a yes or no. I mean, it's 70,000.
Okay, you're asking 70,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's deep lot. It's twice as deep as normal for this area, you know. But that's about it.
Okay.
It's sold as is.
And I there's just a couple things that I don't know about it, and so what I wanted to know before I make you an offer and we see if we're a good fit is it vacant right now or is it occupied? Okay. Are there 10? Oh, okay. Okay, your daughter lives in there. Okay. Okay, and let's say you and I agreed on that $70,000 price. How long will she need before she can be out of the property and I can take ownership of it?
Oh, probably 30, 45 days, something like that.
Okay, got it. And let's say you and I did agree on price. How soon would you be ready to move forward?
I don't know. Just people calling about it. I hadn't had any plans to sell it.
Oh, I see. Okay, completely understood. So let's say daughter needs 30 to 45 days to move, to be out of the property. If we were to move forward with the paperwork, normally we can close in 30 to 45 days. So it seems like you'd be ready to move forward with the paperwork now so that we could be closing by that time.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, lovely. Okay, well, I have everything else on the notes that I need. Okay.
About 4 or 5 years ago, new decking, new roof, completely. So
Lovely. And then what about the HVAC? Is the property? It looks like it's like
it was put in this year.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
It's I don't remember if it's a root or not, but it was put on back this spring. So
Okay, awesome. And I mean, other than talking to me and getting the 70,000, what makes you want to sell the property, David?
There's nothing to make me sell it or not sell it. It's just everybody keeps wanting to buy it, so I just finally decided to put a price in there.
Okay, makes sense. Well, it looks like I have all the information I need to go ahead and get you an offer. Let me just place you on a brief hold and let me see if I can get this one qualified for a cash offer. I'm going to be right back.
Just go ahead and call me back because I'm waiting for another phone call.
Well, this wouldn't last. This wouldn't take more than a couple minutes if that's okay. Okay, one moment. All right, don't be afraid to push the envelope a little bit, y'all. Sometimes they're gonna tell you that they need, just call them back. Just let them know it'll take a couple minutes. And he said, okay.
Don't leave them. If you left them, you're not gonna be able to reach out to them again.
Yeah, exactly. And by the way, that's because he may hang up on me, but that's his prerogative. At least I pushed the envelope here. So what I'm saying is this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,100 square foot property. He wants 70,000. He's not really, or at least he says that he's not really motivated to sell at all. And so as I'm looking it up, I see a property right next door, smaller than ours, and what looks to be as is condition, that sold for 90,000. I don't know if you're looking at it on Propelio, Mo, but the North Outpost Drive property, 2-bedroom, 1-bath. Ours is built in 1945, so that one is built in 1953. So it's less than 10 years away in generational build, so we're good there. Ours is a 3.2, theirs is a 2.1. Ours is 1,100 square feet, theirs is 782, and they sold it for $90,000 in 49 days. He wants 70, bro. I feel like I might be able to give this man what he wants.
Is it like nearby? I'm looking at property.
I feel like I can give this guy what he wants, bro. I see another property. Well, it's 0.3 miles away. It was on the market for 147 days, though, but it was 916. It was 916 days on market. It looks clean, not a brand new rehab, but it sold for 138. But it was on the market for 147. But bro, it sold for 136. I think I could give this guy what he wants. I'm just gonna give him what he wants, bro.
Yeah.
I see another property, 968 square foot. The north. Look at this, bro. North. Look at this. North Trosper Drive. Currently pending. 4 days on market. Trash deal. Sold for $75,000. Okay.
Yep.
I think he hung up on me. Hey, David. Dang it, he just hung up. I think he got the other call in. Let me call him back. But the point is, okay, so may as well we take our time now. So look at this. 4 days on the market, smaller than us, less bathrooms than us, trash deal, or trash house, built in 1952. Ours is built in 1945, so it's still within 10 years, right? And it sold for $75,000. This gentleman only wants 70.
I would say that's an easy like $20,000 deal. Easy 20K.
All day and night. All right, I'm calling him back right now. I'm just gonna give him what he wants. I don't care what nobody says. People are gonna say I'm not a good closer. I don't care what you say. I'm trying to make money. Hey, David, did your next call come in? Are you able to talk? I just got an approval for you. Okay, so what's that?
Go ahead.
So I have good news. It looks like based on the property, the condition, we can do a cash offer of $70,000. I pay all the closing costs. You don't have to worry about any fees or anything like that. And get this, no realtor fees. So you don't have to worry about any of that. And we can close in 30 to 45 days, giving your daughter more than enough time to be able to move out of the property.
Okay.
So
Let me talk it over with my wife, and I'll be back tomorrow sometime. This phone's just almost going dead.
Okay, and let me ask you this: if we're able to move forward with this, if we could talk to your wife right now, would we be able to send over the paperwork? That way we could review it?
Not right now. No. She just doesn't feel good right now.
Okay.
But call me back the next day or two. Bye-bye.
And David, dang it, bro, he just hung up. He said my wife doesn't feel good. Call me back in the next day or two. Bye-bye. Dang it. Man, I could flip over this table right now. All right, this is the name of the game, y'all. This is the name of the game. It be the hot ones too. It be the hot ones that are like ready. All right, so we got a verbal agreement. We got a verbal agreement at 70,000. He said that he's ready to move forward. Everything sounds good, but he is not ready to move forward right now. He said his phone's about to die. He's waiting on a call right now. He needs to talk to his wife and to call him back tomorrow to be able to solidify the deal. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm not going to lie. That agitates my whole spirit, bro, because it's almost like you have the fish, you're reeling in the fish, and they're right there. You got them on the hook, but it's just like trying to get them on the boat. All right, but I will say, amazing lead, absolutely incredible lead. We'll be following up with this seller tomorrow for sure. What's y'all's feedback on it? What do y'all think? IG, YouTube, Facebook? The admin Kasem says you should have used RJ formula to close them. You think RJ could have closed that lead, bro? Ain't no way RJ would have closed that lead. I'm telling you right now. RJ wouldn't even have been able to close that lead. I did close him. He said he's not moving forward right now. Shoot, man. All right, but we will be touching base with him though. Hey, but listen, y'all, this is the value of having high quality leads come into your database, right? Because here's the reality. Most of the contracts that come in, I don't care what nobody tells you, most of the contracts that come in, you need to make an offer on the call whenever you initially contact the seller. And then number two, on average, it takes 8 to 15 touches to be able to get your average contract in the database. So don't be disappointed whenever you call one of the leads that come in and you get them right there, just like you saw me. You get them right there and they're not able to close right away because on average, you're going to have to follow up. Okay, so this for Bliss says, those that close for 75 or 90, how are you going to make your money on it? Because if you're buying for 70 and a rehabber got to fix it, where's the profit? Because a rehabber was willing to buy an uglier house, smaller house, less bathrooms for 75. That means what are you going to buy my property where the HVAC was brand new? The roof is only a couple years old. It's only cosmetic. What are you going to buy my property for? You're willing to buy my property 85, 90. This is why. This for Bliss. I'm explaining. He says I think I'm missing something. No, I'm explaining to you, brother. Think about it. If they were buying an uglier house than mine, smaller than mine, less bathrooms than mine for 75, and my seller is only asking 70, that means my rehabber easy all day and night, twice on Sunday will buy my property that's only a cosmetic rehab for 85, 90. That's 15 to 20 bands right there, bro. 15 to 20 bands right there. And by the way, I threw out the numbers for that so Mo could see my numbers so he could fact check me. So those are real deal Holyfield numbers. So what I'm trying to say, y'all, is can y'all see the value of having a lead source that's hitting you with leads where individuals are that you're able to talk to them, you're able to make something happen, make something crack. Now, with that said, it's 6:24. This new challenge that we're doing, guys, to get back in front of you guys and reinstitute the old challenge that we've done, that we paused. this new segment, our objective is to generate 5 contracts in 7 days. So we've only been on this live for 55 minutes, okay? And we got out of our first 3 calls, we got 2 verbal agreements already. Well, the first one, kind of a verbal agreement. I think that we're going to be good on that one. The second one was a direct verbal agreement. And so the objective is to get these contracted so that we can even be ahead of the game and be on par. So this week alone, we're going to get 5 contracts locked up, and we're going to show you guys everything from A to Z by calling SVA leads and getting right to it. All right, getting right to it. If you guys have any questions, hit me up, send me a DM. We're going to be engaging with everybody very heavily over the next 7 days or so. And so we're looking forward to providing value for you guys. Give me feedback, comment any of your feedback, your questions, concerns in here. I love to engage with you and make it happen. The reason why I'm hopping off right now is because in a couple minutes, our team has a buyer right now we're going to get on the phone with for $150,000 assignment fee that we've recently locked up a deal, and we have a buyer right now, and we're looking to get the assignment. And so my team asked me to be on the call, and guess what? I know some of you were like, "What, Aaron? You're working in the business and not on the business? You bet your bottom dollar, $150,000 assignment fee? Yes, sir. What you talking about?
Absolutely."
So Mo, before we hop off, what's your feedback? What are your thoughts, bro, on today's call?
2 verbal agreements. Like the first one is like a verbal agreement, but it's gonna take a little bit of time to convert, but like it's still gonna be a verbal agreement. So out of 3 calls we made right now, we got 2 verbal agreements. So I have no comments on this. I'll do this all the day long. Every day.
Facts, man. Facts. Mo, I appreciate you. Thank you for providing these leads. Everybody who comes on, thank you so much for showing love and always supporting us. If you want to know where to get the highest quality leads, send me a DM, put a comment in the comment section and just tag me. I'll let you know where you can get these same leads that we're calling as well. I look forward to connecting with you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. CST. I'm going to be going live every single day this week, and our goal is to lock up 7 contracts this week, showing you how to do it from A to Z. Until tomorrow, let's get it, y'all. Deuces.
We made it, that's facts, ayy. We the greatest, that's facts, ayy. Prices raising, that's facts, ayy. That's right. But we paid it, that's facts, ayy. They hate it, that's facts, ayy. Cause we changing, that's facts, ayy. We did. Can't blame them, that's facts, ayy. Cause we made it, that's facts, ayy. Cherry on top, that's a goat, yeah. Where you been, I wanna know, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. I know you wanna look up for this. Baby, let me turn you up a bit. You said you made it through hell and back. Give me the scoop, baby, tell the facts. Don't be shy.